Hey y'all, what's up? It's Joanna Leaves and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a quick one for you. I'm just going to be showing y'all roughly 20 plants that I'm purging from my collection and providing a very brief why on why I'm letting them go. Okay, so I realized that even in saying 20, it's 20 individual plants, but a lot of them are duplicates. So one that makes up, I think, potentially 3 or 4 of them is my Hoya Australis. So I chopped up the Australis. It's growing as well, looks cute, it's looking all right. This is one of the newer leaves that I've gotten on the plant. I have 3 of these and I am letting these go because I kind of had my fun. I got the big paddle leaves and I also have a Lisa, and the Lisa has more visual appeal for me. So I'm keeping the Lisa and I am purging these here. Currently I have plans to try to get these into someone else's home, but I will name that if I don't find a home for them, probably within like a month or 2 months, I likely will end up just binning them because I do want the space back. And they're currently taking up a bin that I would prefer to use for other things. Next on the list of plants I'm getting rid of, this one kind of shouldn't count, but I chopped up my Hoya tangamus into 1,000,005 pieces. It actually even has an active growth point currently, so that's fantastic. But this plant, I chopped it into, how many are inside of this bin? I think there are 2 in the bin, and then I kept 2 potentially. So this is the only one leafer, but it is rooted. It also has an obvious active growth point. It's doing well, doing swell. But I just don't think that I needed 4 full plants. And I don't think that given the size of the leaves, that it would make sense for me to have a tangamus with like 5 stems in the pot. I don't have the space for that. So I kept the other 2 cuttings, and this one I'm just gonna let go of. And just for the sake of the visuals, this is the other one that I'm intending to let go of. For my tangamus, I do want to definitely sell that one or trade it for something else. So I do have it currently listed in purges that I'm doing. And if it goes, it goes. If not, these might be 2 of the only ones that I hold back, only because I think that they're a little bit more hard to come by. So I would prefer to not just like bin them and find someone that wants them to keep them. Okay, so the next one that I have, and sorry about the chair squeaking noises, but these are duplicates. This is going to be my species Vietnam. I chopped up my species Vietnam and I kept one. It's growing. I have it growing in my living room. It's doing fine. I don't need 3 other species Vietnam, so I do have these up for sale or trade. Um, Kind of like with anything, if it's something that you would desire, please let me know. I don't mind keeping it to the side for a little bit, especially because again, this is another one that I don't think is very easy to come by. Like maybe it is, but not really. I don't see like species Vietnam listed everywhere. So 10 out of 10, I do want this to actually go to another home. So this, and I guess also the tangamus, would probably stay in that bin for a little bit. But currently I am listing it in purges. It is growing. It has grown 3 leaves since I've propped it. It's not getting like the top tier treatment in the bin. And a reason for that is because it's in a bin. So I check on the bin every so often. So yeah, if someone is interested in it, please do let me know. Okay, here's another one that I'm getting rid of. And this one kind of comes as a shock because I thought I would try my hardest to like grow this and let it do its thing, but I don't actually want it. I'm realizing I don't want it. And this is my Hoya Silver Lady. So I honestly and truly, it just hasn't done anything for me. Like it's starting to grow now, I think, but I'm just not, it's not exciting me. I think this was one of those plants that I bought just for the sake of. I got it because a plant that I ordered from Plant Haven, it didn't come in good condition, so they gave me a credit, and then I just wanted to use the credit, and I used it, and now I kind of regret using it on this because I don't really care for the plant all that much. So I am definitely purging this one. I do want it to go to a nice home because again, this might be another one that I don't really hear. Like I don't see it a lot. So I would prefer to give it to someone who maybe like, will care for the plant, give it some razzle dazzle. Like it's a health there. None of these plants are not healthy. I just don't want them. That doesn't mean that somebody else might not want them and enjoy growing them. Next up is my Hoya Potsy. This is a plant that I've gone back and forth with multiple times on like, ooh, do I want to keep it? Do I want to get rid of it? Every time I see the sun stressing, I'm like, maybe I should keep it. I've come to accept that I actually need to let this plant go from my life. So that's what I'm doing. I'm listing it. And if anyone wants it, please do let me know. For one, I just want this one to go somewhere where it will be loved. It's a pretty plant and I'm sure it can grow into something fantastic. It's just I already have something similar that does a similar vibe for me in my collection. So there's really no need for me to keep this one per se. It doesn't excite me enough for me to like, it has never excited me enough for me to take it out of the bin. Every time I'm like, oh, maybe I will keep it, I never take it out of the bin. So considering that, I'm just ready to let her go on to a home where she'll be cared for and loved properly. Okay, wow, this is the fastest video I've ever filmed, but that's because there's not much to say about each of these, but I just wanted to show y'all. So this next one is my Hoya RP013. I have two. I tried to convince myself to keep both of them, and then I had to have a hard look in the mirror on like duplicates. That's something I'm really working on this year, is like there's no need. I think the only kind of plant where it makes sense for me to have duplicates is like an anthurium, for example, only because like with anthuriums, they could look different, but if they grow up and they look the same, then it's literally get out of here. Do you know what I'm saying? So for example, maybe if I have like like two of the same cross, but one looks one way and one looks another way, that makes sense. But that's not what you're going to end up with Hoyas. When you chop them and prop them and whatever, you're getting the same plant over and over and over again. So I literally have two of them. Both of them have grown. They're both beautiful. They both have growth points. So I just decided to put this one in here because I feel like this is like a nice, pretty, established, strong plant that someone could definitely enjoy and love. This is also one I really hope goes to a home. I really, really do. Honestly and truly, if at the end of 2 months nobody wants it, I will do my best to see if my auntie will take it, but I don't know if this is something that she's interested in. But it's just so cool, It's pretty. It kind of gives like Meredithii vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like it gives Meredithii without Meredithii prices, and it's lovely. It's lovely. Look at the veining on the back. It has grown. It's easy going. I don't even have it trellised, and it still gave me these two nice leaves. It's still putting out a growth point down below. It's doing its thing. So, definitely if somebody wants this, hit my line. Okay, this one, I thought about it. I really did. I thought about it some more. And then I came to the conclusion that I do want to let this one go. And this is my Hoya rotundaflora. I got this in a trade, but I haven't enjoyed growing it. Like I didn't enjoy it. Like it didn't do well in my bin for me. I don't know if it didn't do poorly outside of the bin. I did get these vines outside of the bin. And I don't know if I gave it the most fighting chance, but I do have other Hoyas that I would prefer to see grow out currently. And right now, my kind of vibe with plants overall is I don't really want to have plants that are really difficult to grow. I would prefer to keep plants that are easygoing, for the most part, or ones that I guess I just want to keep plants that aren't stumping me. And I think if I am keeping a plant that's kind of got me stumped and I'm like, what is going on with it? I would prefer for it to be something that I'm like really interested in. Like it's got to look. I think, for example, the effort that it would require for me to figure out what's going on with this, I have no desire to put the effort in, right? If that makes sense. Whereas I do have the desire to put the effort in for like my Lada Iskandar Peninsularis Teddy Bear Barak, whatever this one is called. And I have the desire to put the effort in there. I don't know, like it doesn't make me excited. And both of the leaves that have grown since I've had it haven't looked good. So I'm just kind of like, you know what? Somebody else should take this. Okay, this might be one of the toughest ones. This is my Hoya Ann. Now, even as I'm looking at it right now, I'm like, maybe you should keep it. Oh my God, maybe you should keep it. My thing is, I think I did a video in 12 Days of Christmas where I talked about having like 1,000,005 plants that look like this. I really do have a lot of veiny Hoyas, and I don't collect Hoyas solely for the blooms, but this doesn't, none of these like veiny Hoyas per se have like very unique or wow factor blooms. So I'm not really interested in keeping it. So I do have it listed. This is a healthy plant, a very easygoing grower. And honestly and truly, putting this plant into a little bit lower light, it might result in slightly slower growing, but you will absolutely get nicer, deeper green leaves. These green leaves, and like you can see, it turned red. It's not from any nutrient deficiency or anything like that. I keep it healthy and all that good stuff. It's really truly from it being under really bright light. All right, the next one I have is my Hoya RP013 variegated. So, I every time I see that, this looks so nice. It's so cute, and I totally could keep it and just grow it out. I got this in a mystery box. I think I've said this. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of like cream variegation and all that good stuff. Other people are, and the people that really love this should keep it. I forget that I have this plant regularly. I do look at it and I'm like, oh, it's real cute. But it's not like at the top of my list. I'm realizing currently that I'm really into this. I'm into like things on the opposite sides of the spectrum. So I love a big, thick paddleboard leaf. So kind of like my Surigauensis, everything to me. Then I also, in addition to loving those leaves, I also love a little dainty baby. So like the Bellas and the Lacunosa and the Hushkeliana, love that. Um, and then I also think like there's the in between of like the veiny Hoyas that I like. But right now I'm much more invested in like thin leaf Hoyas. I kind of like how they look and like the way that they grow. And they don't all require like a trellis. Some of them you kind of just like let them, they kind of stand upright and then cascade over eventually. I'm into those because those kind of fit the maintenance vibe that I'm after, plant collection wise, especially as I'm heading into this next season of life. And by that, I literally mean the season's changing. It's about to be spring, and I told y'all I'm trying to really be outside in my veggie garden. So I do need my indoor plant care to be a little bit more aligned with the fact that I want to add additional things to it. So I feel like I would rather reduce time in watering, which I know it's just taking away one plant, but this wasn't in the bin before. Most of these weren't in the bin aside from the ones in perlite. So I don't know. It's a nice plant. And if someone doesn't have one, I doubt that anyone watching this that collects Hoyas don't have one. But if someone doesn't have one and they want one, hit my line. We can talk, maybe plot a trade, do something. But yeah, I'm just over this one. All right, next up I have my Hoya Imperialist. Will I regret this? I don't know. So I'm just showing this to y'all. This one is definitely a done deal. It's definitely not staying here anymore. It's gone. It's already sold. I don't know, like it was growing and I had fun with it for a moment there, I did have fun for a moment there. And then I stopped having fun, right? Like it started growing multiple huge internodal spacing points. I chopped those back and then it just didn't grow again for me. And then I kind of looked around and I was like, you know what? I love the look of this. I do love it. However, I would rather give this, and I love the bloom. I would love to have seen the Imperialist bloom in real life. I think I can circle back to that at a point where I really care about blooms and I've like kind of honed in on what makes Hoyas bloom per se, but I'm not there as of yet. So I don't know. I just kind of fell out of love with this one. And especially it gave me joy for the time that it was here. And then the blooms, I don't know, something it just stopped clicking. So I let it go, but someone already bought it. So this is the last time y'all will see this one on here because yeah, she sold. Love her ruffled edges, but she's out of here. So another one, this might come as no shock or surprise to people that listen to me talk in my videos a lot. I am over philodendron deeply. I think the philodendron that I will keep probably are the two you see behind me, my red Congo and then my hanging philos. I'm kind of over them. I mean, honestly and truly, the two you see behind me are like fighting for their lives for their spot right now too at the same time. So yeah, I'm really over the philodendron train. I don't want to put this on a pole. I don't want to put it on a stake. I'm not invested. So I am getting rid of this strawberry shake, I would love to either put it up for trade or whatever the case may be. It's real pretty. I just don't want it. It has rooted nicely. I've had to up pot it from like a small little shot glass into this. It's doing well. I just don't want it. So I'm letting this one go. This one is pretty straightforward. It's a duplicate. I already have an established humongous fully bushy trellis of this. This is a Hoya verticillata black margin, but I got this in a mystery box. Again, I discourage people from doing mystery boxes when you already have an established collection of something. I feel like that could be great for like if it's your first time buying from the genus, sure. Otherwise, don't do it because you'll end up with duplicates and like, yeah, kind of like me where it's just been growing because I couldn't bring myself to throw it out because that's literally throwing out money. So I am listing this one as well. If anybody's interested, please do let me know. This one is another one that is counting as like I'm getting rid of it, but it's only because I have a prop of it because another thing I need to work on is like when I have to chop things off of plants, I don't have to keep every prop. Just let it go. Okay. Let it go. So because of that, I have this Incrasata, even though I have an Incrasata in my living room that's growing and has got 1,000,005 leaves on the way, I am letting go of this one as well. Because of how she looks, she's listed for a pretty decent price. So I am doing that. And if anyone, again, is interested, you want an Incrasata, don't have an Incrasata, want to do a trade, hit my line because I'm letting go of her because I already have an established one. And I know for a fact that I'm not going to, you know how people would be like, I'm gonna put it back in the pot. I know I'm not gonna do that. So there's no point in me keeping it around so that I could put it back in the pot. Okay. Another one I have is what is this? This is my globulosa. I still have the globulosa, but remember, I think I shared like the internodal spacing got crazy. So I chopped it, I propped it. It's an very easy prop plant, like super, super easy. So I chopped off that one piece and I propped it because I was like, oh, like I can't bring myself to throw it out. Of course, I couldn't bring myself to throw it out. So here we are. I have this plant. It looks cute. It's doing well, nice. And I think this coloring is also even better than the coloring on the plant I have. Mine was a bit more green from being under too much bright light, I think. But this going into the bin, it's just done so well. It's so pretty. And I do want this to go to someone's home. So if anyone is interested in a globulosa, hit my line. And then last and probably actually least instead of not least is an Obscura cutting. This is my final Obscura cutting that I have left. If anybody wants an Obscura, please do let me know. If I do a trade with you and you get a random Obscura, my bad. If you don't want one, do let me know. If you do want one and you don't have one, please let me know. I really, 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 really want to give this to someone that wants it. I don't want to keep one. Yeah, that's just not where we're at. So anybody that is interested in an Obscura, please hit my line. I'd be more than happy to give you one. All right, so that was exactly short and sweet like I wanted it to be. I will likely continue to do rounds of like Marie Kondoing, as I like to call it, through my collection. There are definitely not just Hoyas, but there are definitely larger plants, Anthurium, etc., that I want to kind of cut back on and you know, put out into the world, let them go a little bit. Please do stick around for the next video. In my next video, I'll probably do like an updated Hoya collection tour video or a Hoya chores video, whichever thing floats my boat first. And then I'll finally go ahead and do a walkthrough. I've just been trying to clean up, clear out, and get stuff in a place where I'm feeling good with it before I go ahead and like do the walkthrough. But it'll be my final walkthrough of like the cold months. So thank goodness, because it's almost spring. I'm lying. It's literally February 6th. It's not almost spring, but we get in there. We get in there. Okay. So with all that being said, I think that's my favorite phrase, with that being said. But anyway, see y'all in the next one. Bye.